Welcome, welcome. Lady and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Alan Wake. Let's make sure I do this right. Let's try to... Hopefully this saved correctly. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I think if I were to start the episode, like, inside the game, if I were to start that episode from the beginning, it probably would have... messed up the whole thing, but... Yeah, home alone right now. Chilling. Me and one of my best friends, we just recorded a video together that was about 2 hours long. So I gotta go ahead and chop that up as well, but... You know, I've been having a lot of fun. And actually, real quick, because I'm trying to get my second wind here, I really am. I've been drinking some coffee and just trying to feel more alive. Trying to make sure that the back half of this night goes well. Yeah, I'm drinking some coffee at 7, which is kind of crazy, but, you know, I'm finally feeling better. You know, I've been feeling sick these last couple days. My cough is still crazy. Still spitting up some nasty mucus, but, you know, if you hear me coughing, that's why. That was not planned. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to feel better today. I'm trying to just do better. And I don't know. You're just trying to make the most of it. I was thinking I could either just finish this game up, or maybe I could even do just this episode, maybe the next episode, or I don't know. I also like just had this harebrained idea of like maybe I go for a swim, but it's like, oh, I don't know if I feel that well, right? And really, I should have done BioLife today. I'm kind of an idiot not, because I would have gotten like 85 bucks, because it was 45 and then 85 for 130 this last week. And I'm kind of banking on next week being well. It's just if next week was also that same amount, then I'd only be able to go really
I had to find the key to get the door open.
the Monday, and then possibly, well, I'd have to go I'd have to go Saturday. That'd be the only time. Would be Monday and Saturday, which would kind of suck. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't really missed much. You know, yesterday I was just out working. I forgot to upload yesterday, but I did do the video, so that should be up now, I believe. And yeah, we're just gonna be playing some of this, some Alan Wake, and possibly finish the game today. I don't know. 77 out right now. Maybe, because I'm gonna be home alone until 11 o'clock, so you know it's 7 right now. So I've got about 4 more hours of just being home alone. I already ate dinner. Yeah, today I was just kind of taking it easy. I watched a couple episodes of Sopranos. A great show.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a
Please no spoilers in the chat. But I'm on like season 2, so I still have a long ways to go.
Wait, I got the door open. Run for it.
So yeah, I did that, and then I typed up my journal entry. I do need to get my other journal out. I need to do some actual writing in there. Sorry. I'm trying to get everything together while I keep it in my mind, you know? So when you think of something in your mind, you're like, you kind of tend to forget it. So I'm trying to make sure that I get done everything that I need to. So, like, I gotta put my journals there and get my pencil ready, right? And, yeah. Anyways, like, life's been good. Life's been good to me so far. August 1st today, yeah. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm completely reformed. I'm not saying, like, I've just kind of fixed everything that's wrong with my life. You know, there's still habits that I do that are bad that I shouldn't be doing. I mean, hell, I just went the last couple days without drinking caffeine, and now I'm back to it. But it's about trimming them down and then working to a point where you don't need them and to just cut them out. And I know a big part of my channel, I guess, is just trying to do the self-improvement thing without maybe being so ham-fisted. And I mean, I would like to be a little more like that's what those videos would be that I've been kind of teasing. That would be more focused, would be more focused on self-improvement and just being better. And I do need to write those up. I need to type those. So it's like I could do my journals tonight. I could also keep coding my website because I got a lot of stuff that I want to add to there. I'm actually quite excited, and I don't want to forget them. So there's a lot of different features that I could add. Oh, I did not mean to pop that.
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was getting
I feel like I maybe should have saved those. Yeah. I like that. Come at me, buddy. Oh. Run! Boom! Fire. Literally. Literally. Huh. Yesterday I watched The Good Boys. Is it called The Good Boys or The Good Boys? I can't really remember. It's a decent movie. I like a couple things made me laugh, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the child actors, and like I couldn't help but like had that feeling of like, oh, this is just trying to be super bad. Which I mean, in 2019, I guess is fine to kind of try to relive that instead of being just a one-for-one copy back in the day. And then yeah, again, like they're more. Well, I mean, they're actually children, so I'm not gonna take it. Like I'm not gonna be too cynical and like child actors. I mean, that's crazy. Ow. Boom. Yeah, I mean, I laughed a couple times, and there were some decent jokes. I'm just gonna sit and talk while my flashlight refills, because it's pretty low here. Taking a sip of this, can you hear this? I'm like clinking my bottle. Clinking the, coffee that I got here. Yummy. But yeah, you know, I'm starting to finally feel better, so this is good. Yeah, it was like a 3-day kind of thing that happened. I need to gather all the trash too, and I should probably do the load of laundry also.
He was trying to help me.
Yowza! Barry? Hey, bestseller! Looking good!
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
The GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it. So, anywho, I'm here to help you. The thing is, you need to get a grip, alright?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, you know, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
Sorry, I know what you guys are thinking. You're
I
thinking,
don't think you're annoying.
what are we doing down here? And one of the achievements is to ignite everything in the furnace here, so let me get this going.
If this is insane, get us off from your mind. What's that say about you?
Fine. Enough. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Down your head. Can't lie to yourself, you know what I'm saying?
It's my son.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Sorry, I was responding to my friends. Talking about Sopranos. Like I said, please no spoilers in the comments. I would like to not be spoiled on what happens. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to figure out how the rest of this night is gonna go, because I do have a lot that I want to do, and it would be nice to kind of sit outside while it's like 70s. It'd be like perfect weather to just sit outside and read. And I know it's summer, so the sun doesn't go down until later, so I might try to go out maybe a little bit later, and maybe I'll just wrap up this like right when I'm done with this, depending on when it gets done. I'll finish this, and then I'll probably go outside and read, and then yeah, I probably gather the trashes before I read. You know, I got a lot on my mind trying to figure out how I want the rest of this night to go, because I do want to try to get everything that I need to done. Sorry, I know this part looks boring. I'm just trying to get one achievement here. Trying to get all these open. Jeez, dude, there's so many of these. Yeah, you know, if you guys have played this game, let me know how you guys feel about Alan Wake. I personally have liked the game a lot. Like I said, I bought the book. I'm excited to read that. I'm not the largest fan on how this works. Let me see what my buddy said. He's asking how far I am into Sopranos. I'm on like season 2, episode 3 or 4, I said. Wait, is this where that's where I fell from? I'm just gonna backtrack here. Just wanna make sure I grab everything here, right? Hey, you know, Friday was payday also. Half of it went to rent. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. And I'm really trying to get my savings up. Ugh. Oh, sorry. Burped up some coffee. Nasty. Yeah, I'm trying to get my savings up. I don't, and I'm conflicted with this because, you know, your savings, it's like, what do you want that's liquid you can get at? And oh, there we go. I just got them all. Okay, cool. Oh shit. How am I gonna do this? Sorry, my headset is alerting me that it's gonna die soon. So me think about how I want this to work. I've got like one USB-C. Hold on. One USB-C cord that's charging like my stand with my Apple Watch, and then the other USB-C cord that I usually charge it with is plugged in to my controller. My controller hasn't had like proper batteries in a while, and I don't even think I have the Bluetooth thing in there. So I've just been running this in wired, but yeah, good thing I was able to do that. Scream? This is gonna jump scare me. Nope. Okay. Let's just get to running. Just like I was saying about my savings, like, I think if anybody looked at my savings, like, here's the thing. I don't make money from this YouTube thing. I just, like I usually say, I got another job that I work for, and you know, they pay me a like a livable wage, like, obviously. So like, I'm not getting anything from this. It's just I save a lot more than I spend. Because I just try to keep my expenses low. You know, like when I go out, I don't order drinks. I usually just get water. And when I do grocery runs, I try to just use up everything before I go get the next batch. And there's no knock to anybody who doesn't live like this. I mean, if you make enough, then yeah, feel free to spend it. But you know, this is for people, I guess, who don't make as much as
I think the signal's
they
pointing
want
towards that
to,
thing
and
in the
maybe
distance.
they're living paycheck to paycheck. It's
that'd
like,
be the Biltmore sawmill.
try
How do you know
to
that?
I don't know anything you don't.
try
So
to
why
do
don't
what
you
I do.
ask
You know, like
yourself?
if you're able to, try to get to BioLife.
Maybe
You know, and
saw a
donate. And this
sign
isn't
for it
sponsored by
back in the real
BioLife. That'd be
world,
crazy.
Or
If it was a video sponsored by
maybe it's
BioLife,
the
that'd be
sawmill,
nuts.
'cause I said it's the sawmill, and
Um,
now you can't get it out of your head.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sure has given me a headache. Or is that your headache? Do you have a headache?
Barry,
Dude! Ooh, mama! Hey, how? I guess your pen is mightier,
if you complete that sentence, you're fired.
mightier than the sword.
You're fired.
Aww.
Oh. Like I say, I spend a lot less than I make, so I tend to save a lot more. But my confliction here, and what I'm trying to get at, is when you're trying to max out your Roth, you tend to want to put it into there, and it's like, my savings is at a decent spot. And I wanted to preface all this just to say, like, I'm not trying to flex and say, oh yeah, I have a nice savings account. It's just because I would like to get a new car eventually. And I'm not saying new car, I'm just saying like a different car than what I have. And I don't typically do that. You know, I usually run it into the ground until I crash it, or, you know, God forbid something happens. That's typically the only time I'll actually get a new car. But, you know, I always, like, because I used to have a Honda Accord. And you know what? Drop in the comments what your guys' either dream car is, or, you know, cars that you guys have had, and just kind of how you feel about them. 'Cause I'm interested to see how you guys are feeling on this topic. Or if you guys do the same as me. Do you guys swap out cars? I was just confused by these car people, because like car guys, they're like where do you guys get all this money? Like Matchbox cars, I understand, but like I can't expect to run around in a pair of wheels every month. Like, that's nuts. It's not like shoe guys where they'll just go and buy like 20 pairs and be like, I know what I have, you know, and start scalping them. So I wonder, do you guys swap out cars when, you know, you just randomly go to the dealership and look for a good deal, or you guys drive it to the ground like I do? I guess drop it in the comments. And, you know, list down there what was your first pair of wheels and what's your dream pair of wheels, you know? I'm curious, but, you know, my first pair of wheels was a 2001 Lexus. It was my mom's hand-me-down. And I know when you guys hear Lexus, you're like, oh man, luxury car. But it's like 2001. It was luxury then, but I mean, it was 2019 when I got it. So I mean, this is fairly old. This thing had a tape deck in it. This thing was around before the towers collapsed. Like, it's kind of nuts. So you know, I did like that car a lot. It's just I was at a stop, or well, actually I wasn't at a stoplight. I was at it was just a regular road, honestly, and the car in front of me broke abruptly, and I broke also, and I didn't hit them. And I look over to my passenger and I said, good thing I didn't hit them. You know, that was a close one. And the car behind me hits me, and I'm like, are we freaking serious? And I guess I'm lying by saying that I was angry, because I cried. Of course I cried. It was my mom's car. Like, that's not cool. And then, I guess I could tell the story about my dad's car that I crashed. You know, I blame a lot. I've probably already said this story before, but I blame a lot of the stupid shit that I used to do on coming out of a strong relationship. And, you know, I'm gonna take my headset off so I can kind of hear myself talk, so I understand kind of what I'm talking here. No, I blame a lot of the stupid activities that I did back in 2022, late 21, 22 beginning. I base a lot of that coming out of a relationship, being stupid, thinking I needed to get into another one, or just simply, you know, trying my hand and thinking I was better off doing God knows what with other people, you know. And I think a lot of people have that kind of mindset, unfortunately, where it's like, guy gets broken up with and it's like, oh yeah, you know, let's go beast mode, let's go hit the gym, let's go on Snapchat, let's go talk to a bunch of other women. I think, unfortunately, a lot of guys, I think, feel that way, where it's just like, you know, something happens in your relationship and, you know, you get dumped or something, it's like, I don't deserve this, I deserve something better. It's like, let's go looking. And then your hunt, right, I guess, for lack of a normal term, or I guess, you know, you looking around for another partner just kind of turns to you going to degeneracy and debauchery, you know. So you get people who spiral into drug use and going to bars, staying up late, playing games with their friends, you know, adding a bunch of people on Snapchat, going on to Tinder, you know, a lot of that yada yada yada, that rhetoric. And, you know, I fell victim to that. And this was before I had my girlfriend. This is before we were together. And, you know, like, looking back on it, like, if anything were to happen to us, I would not be doing the same thing after. This is like a one and done. This is like this is one of those things where it's like, you do this after your first heartbreak. It's that type of thing, right? And I wanted to preface all that because this is the reason why I crashed my dad's car. And this is my dad's old car, right? 2004 Honda Accord, lovely little cherry red car. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, because I got broken up with, it's all her fault, you know. It's not. It's me. I took that thing out, and I lied to my parents about where I was going. Drove it out to another state. 4 hours out. Walked around the mall. Took some photos and video that I was intending to put onto Tinder. That's kind of why I prefaced all that with that, right? I didn't even buy anything. I didn't have any money. So, like, I couldn't buy anything at this mall, so I just walked around, we took photos, and that was that. And then we went home. Like, that was it, all in one day. 8-hour drive, essentially. And the second hour in on the way back, I look over, and my friend's like, hey, cool if I take a nap? I'm like, sure, go for it. And, you know, this is after Burger King. Chilling out, listening to music. You know, golden hour, sun setting. Sun falling, my eyes were falling, you know. I fell asleep too. And, I mean, like, you have to thank somebody above that nothing happened to you or your friend. If you're going 60 miles an hour and you fall asleep on the road. And I woke up on the rumble strips, so I woke up right before something really went terribly. And I was in the left lane, I remember this. And I tried to overcorrect to get back into the right lane, and I like fishtail and we spin, and I send it right into the ditch, and I'm on the right side of the lane. Like, I was on the right. I went from the left side on the rumble strip all the way over to the right, down to the ditch. And it's like, oh. Like, wow, I really could have killed my friend. I could have killed whoever was behind me. If there was someone in front of me, I could have killed them. Like I am so lucky and so thankful and so fortunate that nothing happened, that we ended up fine, and that I had a friend that was gracious enough to drive 2 hours out to come pick us up and 2 hours back. And I had to call my parents and say, hey, I lied to you, that I'm not actually just in town with my friends all night, or all day. No, I actually took this car into a different state and disobeyed you guys. And had I just said, like, this is... Because that's the thing, right? We love to disobey our parents because we tend to think, okay, I'm going to lie to them because they're not going to like what I said. And that's funny because typically shouldn't that be an indication of if you think they're not going to like what you have to say, doesn't that probably mean that what you have to say is the wrong thing? Isn't that typically how that works? That guy I thought he just fell off the edge. He's about to. Oh, there's everybody. Sorry. Oh. But isn't that a good tip? Isn't that typically like a good reason for not doing something? If you ran it by your parents and they said, probably not a good idea. Because think about it. If you were a parent, because that's the frame of mind that I'm sitting in now. Like, if I was my dad, yeah, that guy definitely just fell off. If I was my dad and my kid asked me to do that, I would tell him you shouldn't do it. And if he did it, I would be telling him I told you so, and I'd be real pissed because he'd have to go and get a new car, and it's like, that was a nice car. Now, granted, benefit of the doubt, this car, 2004 to 2022, you know, this thing has seen better days. We got it quite a while ago. It's seen many hundred thousands of miles. It was like 280,000 miles. So that's my only kind of benefit of the doubt that I could give possibly for this. But as in like, oh, this is coming, you know? But yeah, what I do want to say is I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. And if I could go back, I mean, that's probably my biggest mistake right there. Well, okay, there's been some other mistakes I've done, and one of them actually happened a little bit after that, and I guess I could tell that story now too, because I'm not done with Tinder, I guess. Like, here's the thing, it's like, on one hand, I don't want to be this guy, and I try not to be. I really try not to be. At least in my mind, I think I don't. In my mind, I think I try not to be, but I end up...
You know, you're gonna have to make your way across here.
I end up still just being like an
words.
idiot, right?
Really? You think?
And
Yeah,
I really
you
don't
should
want to be
probably
that
use
guy,
that.
but it's like actions speak louder than
Inside
words.
stag.
Once
I
a
know.
blank, always a blank, you know? It's like, you've kind of heard this before where it's like you can't really change behavior. A lot of people will say that. And I mean, I try to. I think I believe in people growing up and getting wiser and older. But, you know, sometimes you gotta have something stupid happen to you to really wise up. And I'm glad I did. I'm saying all these things post the fact, post the tears and the money and all this stuff that's happened.
That's when things go right. Get up
This is
to
like
something on
post
your
all
own,
of
that's when
that
the
and
trouble
just,
starts.
you know, getting a grasp of
Horseshit.
Al,
who I
I'm not
am.
saying anything you haven't come up with first. Figment, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you, too.
But yes, you know, I was a big sucker for Tinder. Oh, look at all these women nearby who want to talk to me. It's like, no. No. No, that's not how that works. And Cynthia Weaver. Huh. And you know, you kind of figure that out where it's like,
Wake's own words.
I don't know.
His books common.
I've been on Tinder a couple times since this happened, but I mean, not since like, not since I've been with my girlfriend. Like, there's just no reason to, right? Because I'm with somebody, obviously. But like,
but not like
before we
this.
started dating, I'd
The
go on
version
Tinder a
of
couple
myself
times
I
after
saw
this.
now
So it's like,
sounded
even though these things
insane,
happen to me,
like a demented
I
storyteller
still
who was out to torment and destroy his
do
protagonist.
stupid shit. Like, I still go on these things. But this is kind of the end of like my physically doing stupid shit. And digitally doing stupid shit, I, you know, would still have happen, unfortunately, up until I actually met somebody. But you know, so after this incident where I crashed my car, got my new car, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go take more pictures, because, you know, nothing bad happened the first time, right? And I'm under this bridge, just in town, and I'm hanging under the bridge, and I do a pull-up, and here's the funny thing. It's a video. It's not even a picture. It's a video, because I'm like, oh, this would be hard, you know? This would be cool. If I did a video of me doing a pull-up and then sliding across the hood of my car. Like, oh, this would be so cool. And then I did that, and I hit the wiper blade of, like, the wiper blade shooters. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I did it once, and my brother wasn't recording. And then I think I did it maybe one more time after, and he did, and I was like, you know, let's just do it one last time, just so we can make sure that we have a good shot. And that last time, I slide across the hood of my car, and the wiper fluid shooter goes through my hand. I'm not even joking. It goes through my hand. Now, not all, okay, I can't really show a photo of it. It didn't go all the way through my hand, but it's like, imagine if you stabbed yourself with a knife, right? That type of through my hand, where it's just like, there's a cut. And I was like, my brother was like, dude, you're okay. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. And I tried to just close it, like I tried just like holding my hand together to try to get fixed, and it just was not stopping. And I was like, I don't have any type of, I don't have any type of bandages. I don't have nothing to clean myself up with. Like, I'm screwed right here. So we were like, you know what, F this. Like, we need to go to urgent care right now. And I went to urgent care for that, and I got 10 stitches for Tinder. Yeah. Yeah. And not to mention, when I crashed my car, I also hit a guardrail. That cost me $4,000 on top of the new car that I had to get. On top of me, reckless driving charge and the towing, which was $650 for both of those. Not each, but all together. So yeah, you know, dude, I have no idea what's actually going on in the story. This is actually crazy. It's just me going through the dark place. I'm aware of that.
Okay,
but
this is just too weird.
I wanted to let you guys all know, like,
Is all this really coming out of my head?
I guess all this to say,
All that random stuff in your head?
if we have single viewers out there and who want to get caught up in the naivete of thinking that you're crazy special and thinking that you're some 1 in a million catch, and that the thing holding you back from getting a girl is them not seeing you. If that's what you guys think, and you're like, oh, I need to get on Tinder, like, that's the only way. It's the only way I'm gonna get seen, you know. I'm not gonna meet any girls near me that I'm gonna want to talk to. I just really want to urge you, before you do that, and take photos and go out of your way to take photos. I do think photos are a huge part. You do need something. It's like YouTube. It's like your YouTube thumbnail. You need a good thumbnail for a girl to actually want to talk to, unfortunately, in this day and age. and a good bio too. You really just need a good like opener, otherwise they're gonna think you're crazy or creepy. But I do want to preface that you guys just need to be safe, please, because I mean, look what happened to me. And it's crazy how I can link all that back to Twitter, Jesus. I can link all that back to Tinder, and if I really want to get cynical, I can link that all back to my ex breaking up with me. But I've realized it's not that. That's not the reason why. It's because like it's my own stupid ass fault. But if I really want to, I'm not gonna sit here and cast blame. I'm over that. That's crazy though. No, I was a goofball, I was a goober, and it's one of those things where it's like it's your first heart. Like I excuse a lot of what I did back then, just as like it's my first heartbreak. I didn't really know much. I didn't know how to navigate that. I was a young. I'm young. Like I'm young for my grade. I had a summer birthday, and I was pushed forward. I wasn't held back.
You need to get that door open before you can
So
get
if we're
into
gonna
the
sit here
warehouse.
and do
That's the
some
way
excuses
forward.
here,
If I'm making this
I'll
up,
just
why
go
is
ahead
so
and say it. You know, like
Because you're a complicated man.
like
and
I'm
no
young
one
for my
understands
age.
you. But I'm talking.
It took me a long time to develop, really. And if there weren't, like, if my best friend wasn't there for me to help me develop and to like show me, for lack of a better term, what life is like, truly, I'd be stuck wearing. I used to wear polo shirts and gym shorts, like it was crazy. Like that was like my rotation. And I would sit there and I'd put on my over the ear headphones, and I would watch like Purple Rodri Pokemon videos. Like I would probably be stuck in that same era. And I'm not saying that's like a immature thing to do. If that's your thing, go for it. But it's like there's maybe another side of me that I didn't know I had, that I think just needed to come out and forward. And that ended up happening. And I mean, I'll say it, and I think if I did contact my ex, she'd probably say the same thing, that like I don't think she would have been with me. I don't think my current girlfriend would have been with me had it not been for my best friend pulling me out of, oh, okay, I would have died right there. Pulling me out of my shell and kind of get me to, you know, dress better, act more mature. Cause I was always like class clown, like, oh yeah, let's just shoot the shit, you know, now when I say class clown, I mean like if people are laughing at me, that means that I did a good job. Like that's kind of how I felt, I think, back in the day, where I'd like act fake stupid. I'd be like, what's that? What's a pussy? Or something like that. I remember it was like dude, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's like, oh my god, I'm getting railed by this freaking car. Like there's obviously I still have a lot of ways to.
That door open before you can get into the warehouse.
I still have like a lot of growing up to do.
If I'm making this up,
I know that.
Because
But
you're a complicated man, and no one understands you.
Shut
talking.
your Mary. I still have a lot of growing up to do, but you know, I've seen a lot of like movies, I think, and TV shows where it's like I know. Is that dumb to say? Because then it just sounds like I'm acting, right? Well, if I say like, oh yeah, like I've seen movies where these people are grown up, and these people grow up, so like I know what being grown up is. Like that sounds stupid. That sounds like I'm acting like I'm growing up. It sounds like I'm just doing a cosplay of growing up, which isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be actually growing up. But I'd like to think that now, you know, being so much older than I used to be, so much elder. No, I'd like to think being 24, that I have grown up and am better than I was. Holy smokes, he came out of the top ropes. The guy literally came from nowhere. I do think I'm a lot better than I used to be, though.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse.
And again, here's the thing, like when I talk, I guess
Because you're a complicated man, and no one
Maybe
understands you. But I'm talking.
I know that sounds. I can like hear the way that I talk, and I'm like, man, I don't know how some people react to this. If it's like, if you guys listen to me, or if you guys are just trying to find a way to contradict me, or I don't know, I know a lot of people take a lot of different things that people say on YouTube and they're like, oh, well, you did this, so you're this person now. Does that make sense to you guys? Feel the same way where it's like I mean, I feel like if you watch a video where somebody's like trying to help you, you shouldn't probably try to just contradict them the whole time. But I end up saying something and then it's like, oh wait, no, that sounds like I'm not humble when I actually am. Like, it sounds like I'm not conveying who I actually want to be. But because like if I say like, oh yeah, I think I'm growing up, it's just kind of, jeez, the diesel, that thing's on its back. That thing even, whoa, 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 whoa there. Just gotta get to the light. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, smoke, yep. Couldn't even get a reload off, man. No, like sometimes when I talk and then I'll say something else that kind of is devil's advocate of what I'm saying, because I hear it and I'm like, well, I know somebody's gonna be like, well, what about this side? So I try to preemptively take care of that by saying like, oh, well, you know, this sounds like I'm hypocritical, this sounds like I'm this, that, next. But I'm probably just overthinking a lot of different things when I talk. Maybe I should just shut up and play the game sometimes, you know? But where the hell even were we? Like, I was talking about Tinder and, like, instead of, it all stemmed from, oh yeah, you know, Friday was payday. Oh, cross section. Hey, you can't touch me, buddy. You can't touch my truck. Yeah, run away, pal. Run away, pal. But yeah, you know, payday is not coming up. Payday already happened. And like I said, rent's taken care of. I still gotta pay some utilities and I still gotta probably grab some groceries, so a lot of this check is gonna get wiped out. I already talked about that. Damn, you know. What haven't I talked about? Holy smokes. Maybe I'm oversharing this time. Maybe I just need to play the fucking game. Probably. But I have had I mean, it's been fun. It's been a good... Actually, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I've had a shitty last couple days. I've had a real shitty last couple days. Holy smokes. Oh, hello? Can I get in this? Nope, that ride's toast. Yoink. Please no. Yeah, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Reload. Right there. Boom. Boom. No, but I'm finally feeling better, and like I said, I got a lot that I want to do today, and wow, it's already 7:49. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where the hell is the time gone? I need to stop swearing. See, I do shit like that, where I just talk, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Whatever. It's fine. It's on the internet. It's on the internet. Clipped. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Baby steps, you know? Hunt. What's that mean? Okay. Thanks. Oh, hunting rifle. Nice. The hold down for that whole mechanic sucks. There's no like indication that you're actually even on it. Which really blows.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh.
I thought this was my side of the bed.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies.
Oh.
We can always run. I'm so sick of you.
So sick of you. Oh, come on. Thank you. Hello. I knew there is always, they always come in 3. Oh, never mind. We got 5. Oh, no, we got 6. Hi, fellers. I've been on this computer since probably like 3 or 4, but man. I really wanted to push through and see if I could beat this episode, but I just can't. It's gonna take me a long time, I guess. I thought this would be like a 3 or 4 hour campaign, maybe. I guess I only did have like 30 extra minutes, maybe, that I played before this, but I don't know. We'll run this up till probably 8, and then I'll probably hop off. It's like 9 more minutes. Then I think I'm just gonna sit outside and read some more because I do want to finish this book. I'm not gonna finish it today. I mean, I still got like 100 pages. I'm not that. Whoa! Don't kick it. Come on. Pick it up. There we go.
Oh, that's never a good sound, is it?
But yeah, I did put some money into my savings. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little bit. Because, you know, you can always move it back over. And I'm a little hesitant on moving it to my Roth, like I said, because I think I'm at 3,000 invested. And the goal is 7, right? I think the max is 7.5. So I guess the goal is 7.5, but I am really glad that they allow me until that April cutoff date. That really does help. Because then that doesn't mean I need everything done by end of year. It's just I need to make sure that by that April date I have it good. But again, like if I wait until the end of, or if I wait until that exact date, then it kind of sets off the rest of next year. So, oh, I just perished there. Great. Oh, I guess I also forgot that. Yeah, dude, I got a lot that I gotta do tonight. What the hell? Forgot I still got journal I need to write. I prayed yesterday and I read from the Bible, which I know it kind of sounds like, oh, you know, going from talking about what you did on Tinder and swearing to praying and reading the Bible. But it's one of those things where it's like it's one of my habits that I just need to get into, and I've been slacking a lot on it, and I don't want to. And I think nobody should really be like afraid to say that they're wanting to do more with their faith. So, and again, me talking and me saying that is like, oh, when I hear that, I'm like, oh, my knee-jerk reaction is probably judge myself for saying that. So that's why I kind of follow it up with that comment. So, you know, there's something inherently wrong with me with just judging and assuming people are going to be negative towards what I have to say on like self-improvement, and especially like religion self-improvement. So I mean, yeah, but again, it's one of those things where it's just like it's something that I want to do better at, and I think that shouldn't be something that I should be. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't want you guys thinking. I guess that is the definition of being ashamed of it. Sure. I need to be better at it. That's it. Period. 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 Yeah, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to do some journaling. And I'm also going to do the trash, like I said. I'm going to try to run a load of laundry because I've been sick. So I just want to get the laundry done and all clean for tonight. And yeah, so my girlfriend and her friends, well, I guess our friends, you know, I'm friends with all of them, they're all going to an Avenged Sevenfold concert tonight. And that's like 4 hours away from here, so they left real early in the morning, so I kind of got the house to myself. And I know like one Avenged Sevenfold song. and I'm sure it's the one that they're gonna play on the encore because it's their biggest song. And because I only got one, I was like, it's kind of like, you know, you can. I should have hit that earlier. It's one of those things where it's like it's a concert, you're gonna have fun, and sometimes it's good to, like, if you know the band's good, you don't really need to listen to their music before going. But what I think they're they're popular enough where like the ticket prices were like I don't really feel comfortable paying for that when I don't know as many songs as I should from them for that price. Does that make sense? Like Post Malone, I think I paid $112 for, and I knew at least half the set list. And, like, was a pretty big fan of half the set list, and you almost forget how much like good songs he has until you listen. Hey, you got a lot of heat. So
I think the dust in this place is setting off my allergies.
You're not even really there.
yeah, Barry.
Well, my allergies are definitely... Achoo!
Oh hi.
See? Allergies.
There we go. Perfect. So yeah, like 3 of my friends and then my girlfriend are headed there. Well, they're there right now, and probably watching some of the openers. But yeah, they're gonna try to get home tonight, and by tonight I mean like tomorrow morning. It's gonna be like 3 a.m., which is crazy. I mean, I couldn't imagine being awake till 3 a.m. I couldn't tell you the last time I was awake till 3 a.m. actually. I was like party, but even then, it's like I don't really do that anymore. I'm kind of unk. I eat oatmeal in the mornings, guys. I'm telling you, like, I'm developing unkitis, I guess, which is funny because like I said, I'm young for my grades, so to develop that kind of at this age, and it's kind of strange. You know what? I'm glad. And I think we need more unks. I really do, because I think a lot of people are... Hold on, I'm getting a memory here.
Stop it!
Stop it.
They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
I should also probably wash this water bottle. Someone's sick. Ew. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'm gonna try to mute my mic. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Ooh. Sorry, guys. No, I do think we need more unks, because maybe it's like what happened to me. I think so. Like, oh, Alice Wake, that's funny. I like these different cardboard cutouts, these people. With the musorific booty? Ew, what? No, I do think we need more unks, and I think I'm unk, even though I'm young for my grade, because of, like, the experience with Tinder and cutting my hand open in the stitches, and just developing this mindset of, like, live below my means, be humble. I think a lot more people should adopt this kind of lifestyle, just because it's good, and there's no like transition into being unk because you are already unk. So when unk happens, it's like I wouldn't really regret being who I am now. Oh, I just straight up died. Okay. I don't think everybody should have to live their 20s crazy, have midlife crisis, and then have kids, and then become monk. I think it should be more, you know, live below your means, take care of your loved ones, and go to bed on time, and
Waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for
improve yourself now, so that when it comes to the point where you need to, it's not like you're playing catch up. It's just like, oh yeah, we're just doing the same thing
Days ago?
as it
Weeks?
was.
Longer?
That's kind of how I
had
feel.
no
Where it's
way
just
of
like,
knowing.
when I, okay, can this thing come back? Do I have to press that button again? Probably. When I have my kid, or when we have kids, or however many are coming out, right? However many I'm gonna have. However many is on the docket. I want to be their role model, and I want to be someone who they can look up to, somebody who they can be proud of and say, that is my dad. That is a cool guy. That is my dad. He is my hero. That's who I want. That's who I want to be. Is that far-fetched? No, I don't think so. Do I think I'm gonna get a lot of comparisons to maybe, I mean, they're probably gonna compare me to like other dads I'd like to stack up, but like I'm hoping they don't compare me to like Thor or like to Steve Rogers. I mean, jeez. I don't think I can look like them. I don't think I can lift more than them, but you know, if I can't outrun my kid, if I can't lift my kid in the air, like, then we're gonna have problems when I'm a dad. You know, I'd like to at least do that, and I like to be at least be able to give them some underdogs. Y'all ever get underdogs? You know, when you're on the swing, and then your dad would, or someone would like run under you and like throw you up over, or like throw you super high in the air on the swing. That was always really fun.
Hey, lover.
I'm trying to do that for my kids.
Come here.
If I can't do
I've got
that, then
something for you.
we got problems.
I
Like,
could
I'm not
only
trying to
hope
drink
that
myself
Alice
into a
was all
coma
right.
or do crazy
I didn't know
drugs
what happened to
when
her
I'm
after
young.
she left the dark place.
And I don't think I'm gonna regret not doing that.
Zane? Is that you?
So, boom. Oh, I died right there. Wow. I did not think that would happen.
Hey, lover. Come here. I've
Hey,
got
lover,
something
come
for you.
here.
I could only hope that Alice was all right. I didn't know what happened to her after she left the dark place.
But yeah, I mean, like, I like running, so
Zane? Is that you?
that's what I do. I like to run, and I'm gonna die again. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't die. Okay,
Hey,
cool.
hold that pose. That was a good one.
Like this?
Like
yeah,
this.
but smile a little more.
I'm trying.
No, that's too much. You want to look mysterious, maybe a little tough. You know how people go for those dangerous bad boys.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
look
dangerous.
Oh, come on. You write about terrible things all the time.
Hey.
People want to think that you're intimately familiar with them. You kill Casey in this book. You need to look a little bit like a murderer. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Do that again. Handsome.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, if we're close to finishing this episode, maybe I just keep playing this. I think we're getting somewhere. But yeah, if you've made it this far, put down in the comments also, who's your hero? Is your dad your hero? That's who I'd like to be for my kid. I'd like to be a hero. And like I was saying, like I do a lot of running, so I don't keep a lot of muscle on me. I'd like to grow my arms out a little more. It's just I always kind of neglect that in the gym and always just try to do running. But even then, it's like I'd like to try to work on getting no belly fat, but I just, ugh, it's creepy. I'd like to no belly fat's crazy, but I'd like to just keep slimming down more. And it's like I'm not, like I said, like I'm not fat. It's just I would like to. I'd like to kind of have a good physique, right? But I'm not gonna do anything crazy for it. If that makes sense. Like, and by that I mean like I'm not gonna be like throwing up or dieting crazy. I'd like to just kind of achieve it through exercise and maybe light dieting, but nothing extreme, no like throwing up and stuff.
No, Ellie, you mustn't.
Swept away by the gathering insanity, Zane was gone. Wake could feel the pressure, gnawing at his mind. The darkness wasn't so bad. It was in him. He felt it. He knew the voice spoke the truth. It was just too hard to think. He couldn't make sense of it. He wanted to go with the flow. Stop thinking and just let go.
Oh. TVs, get out of here. Pop a couple of these. That's that. Oh. Hey, get out of here, you TVs. Oh, is this all a soundstage? Oh, that's tough. Ow! Oh, I thought I was soft locked. Oh. Ow. Okay, guys. Next time on Alan Wake. I've overshared a lot. It's 8:06, so I give you guys a little extra time. We're already like an hour recording it into this. And like I said, I got a lot that I want to do. So I'm just going to call it here. And I did a lot of oversharing today. But yeah, you know, it's you guys, and I trust you guys, even though I don't know personally a lot of you guys. I feel like I do. I feel like I'm almost just talking to like a different version of myself. And I'm hoping a lot of what I say makes sense and is kind of relatable to you guys, or maybe it's like if you guys haven't really thought about stuff like this, maybe this can help at least somebody, right? Maybe somebody who wakes up and seems aimless, somebody who wakes up and scrolls. I mean, God knows I still scroll when I wake up and try to go to bed. It's not something that I want to do. It's just something that happens. But I'm hoping a lot of you guys at least just aren't indifferent to what's happening and are like actually wanting to be better and to be have a more positive role in your own life, a more main character focus in your own life. Because I know a lot of us kind of take back seats to, oh well, you know, I gotta log in and get my daily bonus on Clash of Clans or whatever. I gotta open my daily packs on Pokemon Pocket. That one's me. That one's me. I'm guys. I'm guys for that one. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of bring this up because I think a lot of us just are kind of like, man, I feel crappy. And maybe I don't know why. And it's like, well, maybe because you eat like shit. Maybe because you wake up and you don't have a plan for the day. You don't have a plan for the week, a month, a year. And you're kind of just living paycheck to paycheck, kind of focusing on when am I getting my next meal, when am I getting my next fix, so I can buy the next game, or so I can get the next pair of shoes or Pokemon cards or stuff like that. You don't really have a goal. You don't have a plan, an idea of what you want to be or who you want to be. And maybe you're on YouTube right now, just kind of aimlessly scrolling, and you just sat through an hour video. To which I would say, if you guys actually made it this far, congrats, and drop a "I was here" in the chat, as like a checkpoint, I guess. But yeah, no, seriously, if you guys did make it this far, thank you so much for tuning in for an hour. I mean, Jesus. I hope this is on the background. I hope you guys aren't focused on this the whole time. But honest to God, like, thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting me with this. This has just been a side thing. It really has been. And it's kind of just been like chronicling this game and really just trying to chronicle, like, trying to give me purpose for buying these games and playing them. Because it's like, oh, well, if I buy it, I spend money. If I play it, then if I upload it to YouTube, it has the possibility of making money back, but really it's not. It's not really for that either. It's mostly just for me wanting to yap and to chronicle and to do try to do daily uploads to try and feel fulfilled and trying to get in the habit of doing something. It's mostly habit building and chronicling. And I know I'll look back on this when I'm like 30 and 40 and be like, oh God, I sounded like that. Oh Jesus, like that's how I talked. Or my kids look at this and be like, what are you talking about? What did you, what? Why would you say that, Dad? And I'd be like, hey, look, man, different times. But anyways, look, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to stop yapping so I can, because I'm kind of pushing off what I need to do. So I'm going to get to it. And again, I want to thank you so much for watching this. And I can't believe I didn't beat this level yet, or this episode. Like, how long is this? I mean, good Lord. But yeah, lots of games coming. And I just, I'm excited. I'm excited to play them and excited for you guys to watch them. And I'm hoping I am at least semi entertaining for you guys to kick back and watch and have a good time with and eat your food too. But if you guys have been munching on food for an hour, we got different issues, right? We got different problems. So, thank you again. I'm gonna actually leave this time, but um, thank you.